So,
hey, I'm Ted Leo. Hi. The Pharmacists are, I mean, in your defense, I was playing under the name Ted Leo / Pharmacists when I played solo quite a bit, yeah. And back then it was more of a sort of imaginary army of friends that I could, well, not imaginary, but imaginary in the fact that they weren't actually on stage with me, you know, that I could hopefully ask to play with me eventually. And now I've been playing with mostly the same band for the last like 2 years, actually. So. Not my newest record, but the one before was a lot of me doing everything, a lot of just sort of, you know, I invited a lot of people down to the studio, whoever wanted to play on something could do it. But that was now quite a while ago, actually, like I guess like 2 full years ago, and the band that I've been playing with since then is the band that was in the studio with me on the newest record. My parents are pretty young, and I had their record collection to plunder, you know. I listened to a lot of Buddy Holly back then. I kind of really idolized Buddy Holly. I remember when the Gary Busey movie, the Buddy Holly story came out. It was just like I was obsessed for so long with that. I also listened to a lot of like whatever my parents with Beatles. You know.
Anybody stick out in your mind is that one band that said to you, hey, I really want to make music for, when I grow up?
It's no door. I couldn't really point to one, to tell you the truth. I think that all of it back then, and even more so when I started getting into punk and stuff later on, it was just it was barely. I feel like it was barely even. I don't really think I had like a revelatory moment about it. It's just kind of something I always really wanted to do. And just kind of wound up doing it. One of the earliest hardcore bands that I was in wound up getting kind of big, called Citizens Arrest, and this band called Chisel that I was in when I lived in DC had a certain amount. Actually, it has more cachet to it now than it did back then. But that's the way things go sometimes. I played guitar in a band called the Spinanes for a little while, and before I started doing the Pharmacists as a band, I did a band called the Sin Eaters for a little while. Who also, we did some touring.
Jersey's actually in the house. Wow. Yes, and apparently San Francisco is in the house as well. You're like, what's with the shout outs? This is supposed to be a fucking punk rock show to play something. I know. That's what I'm gonna do, but you're all seriously staring at me as if I said something highly offensive by upping Providence in Boston. Well, you should have heard me talking good stuff about Boston and Providence last night, Okay. You really do not give a flying fuck? That's cool. I'm looking for some kind of reaction. A bottle thrown at the head would be better than blank stares. Okay.
It's funny, like, almost every show somebody yells out like a Citizens Arrest song or something, and it's not always the people who are my age who were there, when we were there, when I was there, when the band existed or whatever. And that actually, I'm actually really psyched about that. I would hate to feel that I had become someone who, didn't appeal to those elements in the kids still, you know what I mean? Because I feel like, I feel like I hope that I've carried a lot of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
As your music has changed.
couldn't find any because our van got broken into the other night. All the CDs and tapes got stolen, actually.
Oh.
But had you gotten there before that, you would have found a lot of reggae. I've actually been getting really into a lot of like new like dance hall and stuff. Not just not just like the 70s stuff, which is amazing, but a lot of sort of like 77 to 82 era like punk, things like that. Texies and Runners. There's a lot of Wire and
Wire, yeah.
There's always a lot of Wire in there.
Did you see Wire when they came around?
Well, I didn't see them the last time we were on tour, but I saw them the time previous.
Thanks.